Through the fields we go, laughing all the way. How's it going, everybody? I am going to go ahead and do... okay, that works. Okay. Tags. Video games. Close enough. I don't know what else to put it on. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to do some mission clearing, try to get through these as quick as I can. Maybe do painting. That's if I can get through them quick enough. I got to give myself about 30 minutes to paint, though, because it's really a pain if I don't, because I barely get the brush down half the time, because you know me, I'm a talker. So I've got a new little tool on my app. I found this thing called Snap Tracker. And Snap Tracker provides this cool little overlay. Oh, you can't see it. It's not showing the overlay. Well, that's lame. It shows it on my screen. I don't know how to make it show on your screen, unfortunately, because apparently I could do a screen capture. Maybe I should do a screen capture instead of a game capture. That might be fast. Might be better. Then you'd see it. So unfortunately, you can't see it just yet. But anyway, it's kind of cool. It allows for, seeing your deck. You can actually turn on your opponent's deck. I think that's weird. I don't know if it's correct or if it's just guessing based on the cards played, but really, I don't like it. So I turned it off. It's like something's not right about being able to see your opponent's cards. If it's doing that, it just feels like that's what it's doing, and therefore I feel weird about it. So I turned that off. You can actually toggle it, and oh. So do I want to steal Korg, or should I wait for wait for Deathhawk? No, Deathhawk, Darkhawk. So Rogue can steal Darkhawk's powers. I don't want to put out Negasonic yet. After turn for remove all cards one location. Do I? Well, you know what? I might need to, because I might need some Sentinels. Simply because Goose isn't going to have much of an effect in this game. Okay, so such is the way. I should probably wait on that. It's a 0 cost. It doesn't hurt me any. Man, I don't know what to play, to be honest. Let's go ahead and not play one. I want to see where he's going. Let's see what's he getting. Oh, whatever. He's going to start playing that crap on me. I hate those things. Well, hopefully I'll get Darkhawk and I can steal his power with Rogue. He'll probably put it on Goose's spot. I can't imagine he wouldn't. Let's do this. And still don't have anything for him to steal, but now I can go ahead and play Negasonic. Why not? No. All right, let's play Negasonic here. I don't want too many cards in my hand. I've already got stuff coming from... Oh, Miss Marvel might not be a bad one to steal. It's kind of weird because she's going to move over. Huh. So I still Negasonic in the middle? I'm really not sure which one to steal. I hope I get a good draw here. Dang, he's not playing Darkhawk though, so it's... Alright, well. Let's play Rogue here. We'll try to steal Miss Marvel. And we'll play him over here. And man, I'm not getting a good draw at all. But on the upside, if he plays anything here, it'll die. So Negasonic's at least protecting that spot. Unless he wants to sacrifice something right now. So let's see where Darkhawk goes. I think this is where he plays Darkhawk. I don't know for sure. I don't know if stealing Miss Marvel in the middle is going to help me much. But we'll find out. This is kind of an iffy play here. I don't know what's going on. He's probably thinking about snapping because he is kicking my butt in points right now. Oh no, he put Darkhawk over there. That's all right. I guess I still miss Marvel. He's really trying to fill me up. Dang. Oh well. I guess I'll just get Miss Marvel here and see if it helps me any. Did not help me any. And I didn't even get my... So he's going to play Darkhawk. I don't know where. I assume he's going to play it in the middle. I really don't know for sure. I think he's going to play it in the middle. He can't play it on the right because it'll die. So he'll probably play Darkhawk in the middle. And then he's already played Mystique. Would knocking Darkhawk over to the right be a good plan? Probably not. I don't know for sure the best place to go. Well, that's actually just not knock any. I'm losing out on the extra 3 power. I don't really want to knock Darkhawk to the right though. Ah. I'd be gambling too much. Well, I have to. I think he's going to play it in the middle, but I don't know. Maybe not. Oh. Well, I can knock him away at least. Oh, he didn't play Darkhawk. What the heck? What was that all about, dude? Oh, I think you lost. No Darkhawk, no win, my friend. It's like, okay. If that's how you want to play it. I'm guessing he has Darkhawk. But he apparently did not draw it. Heck, even if I'd have left Sentinel there, it wouldn't have mattered. Three is not enough to overcompensate. If I had 3 minus, I would have been 5 because I would have left him with something else. Still, he would have 14. I'd have 2 less. Actually, I would have had. Yeah, I would have had 2 less. It would have been 15 to 14, but I would have still won. Huh. All right, we'll take it. So we're getting. Let's go see what the shop has for me for the moment. See what's up. Anything good? Oh, see, I like these, but I'm not paying 20 bucks for it. Sorry, guys. Gamora variant. That's not a bad look. Man, they're getting a lot of 1200 gold variants. Rescue? Alright, let's see here. Ultron. I have a pretty cool Ultron. I don't know that I have all that great a Doctor Doom. He's kind of a cool Doctor Doom, though, the art term. I kind of like that one. Let's go see. I'm going to go see what my Doctor Dooms are. I may not have a good Doctor Doom, and I might be worth buying that one. I have a decent amount of gold, but it would be sad to spend. It would be sad to see 1200 gold go away, so it has to be a pretty good one. Let's go see the collection, and we will look up Doctor Doom. Doom. See, I don't have one. I don't have a cool Doctor Doom. I just have the base. And I do have Doctor Doom in a deck or so. He's kind of been in and out of decks. Oh, did I reach 90? Sweet, I reached 90. Got the 500 gold. Well, see now. Well, how do you like that? 93. That's not terrible. Yeah, it's actually really pretty good. I didn't know I was up that high. Alright, let's go ahead and play another. I got to get draw cards and win a location with 10 or less. And then, of course, complete daily missions. I'll have 4 of them completed if I finish these. You can't do anything else with those. That's not one you can rush. You get the daily missions done, and then you have to wait till the next set of daily missions come. It's not like you can push through it and make it happen. Okay, well, let's see. I got 6 cards. And I don't want to play Shadow King on turn 2, so there's a good chance I don't get a draw on turn 2. Unless I get Goose. I did not. So, oh, man. You know, it could be interesting. Oh, +1 energy. I got 4 energy. Still not that great. But let's go ahead and send Brood over there. Now, Shadow King can help a lot against this guy because he's got the potential to chop him down. Now, here's an unfortunate thing. He went over there. Now, I can break Carnage, but I'm only dropping Carnage from a 6 to a 4. My guess is he's going to try to pull Venom out. Man, I hate that I can't play 2 cards. That's one drawback to these man, look at that. I've got every card I want. Every card I could possibly want right now. I don't know what else was in my deck, but I don't need it. Let's go ahead and play here. Yep, there's Venom. So I'm going to try to break Venom. And I'll use Shadow King. So I won't be able to play my Sarah. But the advantage is I'll break Venom. He can't really put another card there because it'll result in his death. And I'll have another one of these. You know what? I want to put this one out. Let's just be totally annoying. Let's see. Oh, I'm going to double snap back. Let's see what he does. He's like, oh no, he snapped back. What's he going to do? So he's going to do his thing here. I'm guessing it has something to do with Venom again, because he has a Venom. It's going to get really big, except it's going to get really small. Here it comes. Here comes the big Venom. Ooh, big Venom, 18. And big Venom now is a 3. And he can't play another card there. He can, but it would die. So whatever he adds to this spot is going to die. So now I have 2 cards I can play. One of them, of course, is going to be Shadow King. So the question is, do I play Shadow King and Rogue and just go for the absolute kill of whatever he plays? What would be a better place to put Shadow King here? I would think, or I just play Shadow King and Surfer. I don't know. That's a tough question. He's going to kill. Something's going to die if he puts it here. Man, that's tough. I know he wants to play. Probably going to play Null. Would I win even? All right, let's do this. I'm just going to be a jerk. This is win or lose right here. I'm going to shoot whatever he has put down here, and we'll see where he puts Null. Oh, Arnim Zola. That actually might not be so bad. Let's see what happens. How big is he? A 9? He lost the middle. Oh, I think I lost. I think he got me. Oh, he went over there. Oh, I totally guessed wrong. Yeah, I totally guessed wrong. My bad. Actually, you know what? If I would have played... What would have worked? What would have worked? Let's see. Well, obviously, I could have just let him play there like he did. I always forget about Arnim Zola being an option. I always forget. I know it's there. It's definitely out there, but it's like my brain. You're considering you got Null and Death and And all these cards you're trying to are standard fixtures. No, Arnim Zola is a little less common of a fixture. And I could have played easily, just planned for Arnim Zola, which I've done in the past, because I know that's what they do sometimes, is they do these things where they bounce around. And then if I'd have played Arnim, Shadow King on the left instead, and then just played my Silver Surfer like I should have done, and gambled that that my Negasonic was going to be effective enough. And so if he'd have played Arnim Zola or whatever else, he couldn't play two big guys. He would have had to lose whatever the big guy is. So he would have had to play Null. So the question is, where would Null have gone? Hey, Pure Churdo, how you doing? Hello to you. What did it give me for random? Oh, Enchantress. Oh, we're playing one of those guys. So what is he playing? What is he playing? Probably got Shaw. Oh, that's pretty good. I got a lot of cards in my hand. I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. I'm just trying to clear up my missions here and see if I can work on my deck. What do you call it? Ratios of victories. All right, so this is turn 4. It is? What did you... You have to let it... Did you do it twice? Or did you... Oh, it's caps. It doesn't like your caps. But, you know, I got the hello. It says hello. I don't know what else you said. Maybe it blocked it. Or maybe it just warned you or something. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what Nightbot was complaining about. He's really piling it on over there. But Thor's going to disappear. What's he going to do? Try to... I guess he's planning on Thor coming back. Wasp. You know, that's not really a tough zone. I might be able to steal that one from him. Because he didn't really put anything over there. I'm going to go ahead and play Sarah over there. See if I can boost it up. I'm kind of protected now in that zone. He's sacrificing what? What's he sacrificing? Galactus? Interesting. Okay, well, I don't know what that did for him. But okay, let's just... Is this guy a bot? You know, there... Yeah, he didn't like that. I was like, why did you put Galactus there, dude? For one, he wasn't even bigger than Negasonic. So maybe this guy's a bot. There is a way. Let's see if I... is it Alt-Q? No, is it Alt-W? Oh, there it is. No, it says it's a human. I don't know why. I don't know why it... I felt like a really bad bunch of play, to be honest. Maybe he was just drawing really bad. I don't understand why he played Galactus, though, because he wasn't bigger. Because 5 is not bigger than 5. So, I don't know. That was weird. Sometimes you got to wonder about people. Yeah, you know, sometimes you're playing... I always visualize that when it's like a really bad play and it's a human, not a bot. That sometimes, you know, it's a kid who said, hey, Dad, can I play Marvel Snap on your phone? So, and that's the only way I can imagine that a player who plays like that would be up in the 90s. Because they try to pair you up with people who are kind of close to you in your ranking. So I'm at 92. So you got to imagine anybody in this area is pretty good and they win pretty often. And but they've shown their kid how to play, and it's like, hey, Dad, can I play on your phone? So they come in and they're just dropping cards. They don't care. So it's that's what I think in my head. I have no idea. Hey, my session stats aren't really showing up very well. So I'm gonna, you know what I'm gonna do here? I have one more. I can't really complete that mission, but I got a couple things I want to try before I sign off on this on Marvel Snap. But I'm gonna change my game capture to a screen capture. So hold on just a minute. Let's see. Screen capture. Because if I change it to a screen capture, you can see my overlay. I don't know which one that is. I guess I'll just add a new one. hold on. Here. So this will actually be more, you should be able to see my overlay once I have it up. Oops, gonna have to send that back though. There we go. Yeah, I got it fully expanded. I do, but for some reason it's weird. Cut off that piece. All right, there we go. Let's try again. I don't have, I'm going to try to do some conquest. I don't have, oh yeah, they're giving us gifties, huh? What are we getting today? 65 random boosters for something. What is it going to be? Giganto. Yeah, it's not too bad. I haven't evolved my Giganto in a long time. Probably because I don't think I have a variant. And I typically don't upgrade my variants very often. I'm not a huge, or my non-variants. But I've been starting to get into the habit of guys I use a lot. If I don't have a good variant yet, or have a variant yet, I try to at least upgrade them twice, so that when I do get a variant, the first time it upgrades, it's got a chance at, at least an inked version. I think you have to do 3 times before you can get a gold, but, I have to try it. But, I got another 30 minutes of lunch, so let's see what I can do here. What I would like to get, I wouldn't mind I'm planning to get Thor. I only have to do 4 more. I have to get up to I want of the items I actually want in here, though. I want the variant, obviously. The 250 credits and probably the Thor boosters. Pretty much the only things I want. And if I get there, like I say, titles and avatars are stupid. I don't even want them. I'll get them. I rarely change or fiddle with them. My title I've had since, I don't know, almost a year now. I just don't care. I think those they're just another way to clutter up the stuff, clutter the chances of getting the stuff you actually want. Okay, let's go back. Go back. Oh. I don't have that many golds left. All right, let's go do a gold. It's the best way to get some money. Money, honey. 375, almost got to that 400 already. All I need to do, if I win 1 round of gold, then I should be able to get the, what was it, boosters or gold or something. It was something at 400. Ticket? No, it wasn't ticket. Cubes? Probably cubes. Oh, credits, not cubes, sorry. You don't get cubes here, you get credits. So many forms of money in this. You got credits and cubes and gold and tokens. I mean, you got so much. I always snap because I don't. There's no risk here. I mean, if you lose, you lose. So what? You just go get it. You just play again. You're not losing rank or anything. So I just play for fun, and I like to get it done quickly. Sometimes a person will snap back, and we'll be playing for a million. So his Nebula is going to get... Nebula actually does pretty good here. Well, I guess you could still play there. I'm going to kill Nebula with Killmonger, though, unless he shields it somehow. Some people play armor with Nebula, so it protects them from... Oh, no, he's playing armor over there. You don't care about Nebula. Nebula is not... Oh, he's going to do that. Oh, he stopped me from my... That's lame. Whatever, dude. Whatever. You suck. Did I mention that you suck? You suck, man. You're not a fun person to play with. Alright, fine. Well, you'd like to see you play something else there. And I'm going to kill your Nebula just for that. jerk. Don't want to let me have my fun. It's not you can't play much over there anyway. I probably should have put Negasonic in the middle, to be honest, because it's when it's 2, almost anything you put over there is it's gonna get knocked down to 2 anyway. So what's he sacrificing on Negasonic? Dijin, of course. Probably should have knew that was coming. Yeah, that doesn't bother me, buddy. You missed. If you're aiming for me, you missed. All right, so let's go ahead and play him. We'll go ahead and play him over here. What should I do? I could pull armor into the middle. I'm not sure if that would benefit me any. Maybe sort of, kind of. Because that's where all my strength is. Let's go ahead and pull armor into the middle. Oh, I can't pull armor into the middle because he's got the jerk out there. So if I do that, I can wait until next turn. Let's see what I'm not going to have that much room left after this anyway. Shocker. Misty Knight. I'm going to kill Misty Knight. Goodbye. Now, I'm leading, so I don't have to worry about stupid things like Alioth. Now it's just a matter of putting down power, right? I mean, trying to get as much size as I can. I don't know what he's going to pull or play. He can't play Blob, so he's going to have a normal-sized guy in the middle. So I'm guessing I should just play these 2 big guys in the middle and go to the Silver Surfer Zone over there. Let's see what that does. Well, he's pretty. I should be pretty freaking decent, huge, and he can't play Shadow King on me. I don't think that's enough, buddy. Yeah, thank you, sir. I'll take the 8. Oh, did I spam him? I don't want to spam. I only do it once usually. Let's see if he runs. Most people will run away after losing 8. They're like, I don't want to mess. Yeah, see, he quit. I don't. I make him play it out. I've actually won 5. I've also lost 5. But most people will run away. I don't want to play, because he has to win 5 times in a row after that. And it just becomes, 5 times, beating someone 5 times is pretty rough. Let's go to the shop. I can do something now. I can do the Thor boosters or the credits. Now, Thor boosters are usually secondary for me. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do the credits. It doesn't matter. Eventually, I expect I'll get them all. I only need 3 more things, but I do need to get more. I need to get 3 more. And there's only... These ones aren't worth the value. I mean, I'll do it if I happen to have it, but I don't play much Conquest once I get down to these infinites, which you can just do over and over and over again. So the only really good things left are these Thor boosters to go with my Thors and the premium mystery variant. For me, anyway. That's not till next week, though. So I'll play enough, get up to the 1300, and then I don't care about the rest. 1, 2, 3, yeah. Oh! I didn't even notice that. Why is it... Am I frozen? No, I'm not frozen. Why is my screen frozen? It's not the mouse is moving. Okay, now I'm really confused. Why is it not showing that? It's showing my mouse on the screen. Okay, that is really weird. I'm gonna close the app because it's screen share. Screen share should show you everything on the screen. Oh, it's not even showing you my current screen. Okay, so something's weird. I think I must not have my screen set up right. Oh, Oh, okay. I'm doing it wrong. Never mind. That's my problem. I don't know what I'm sharing there. But it wasn't what I thought it was. A display capture is what I want. Let's see, is it display capture? No. Whoa. That's the wrong screen. That's definitely the wrong screen. There we go. That's what you should be seeing. So this is my snap zone. This is my this. All right, there you go. Let's see what this fixes. You should be able to see everything on my screen now. I don't know what the heck I don't know what I was doing there. I wasn't doing game capture. I think I had it on window capture. There. Now let's see. Conquest. There we go. We're all good now. So this is what I was talking about. I prefer, like, I like this Thor variant. In fact, I don't have any Thor variants. I don't think. No, I might have a Pixel variant, but I don't count that. Those are lame. Pixel variants are terrible. It's a waste of space. But at least it gives you a way to something to upgrade if you really don't want anything else. But I like the originals usually better. Until I get a gold or an inked, I'll usually stick with the originals. Because prisms and foils are the other stupid thing. But they use those to clutter. So they don't want people to get the good stuff too fast. Theoretically, or the rumor is they're going to be adding more backs and stuff. But I haven't seen them yet. I wouldn't mind seeing a few different border options, but they also I put in a request for them to allow you that once you've increased a card all the way up to infinity, that they allow you to pick whatever border you want, because you have to go to infinity to try to get other backs. Like if you have an inked and you want a gold, so you have to go to infinity. But if you prefer, like if you have a gold and you still want to get an inked, I prefer my gold backed cards to have the gold border. But if I evolve it to infinity, it gets the blue border, the blue sparkly border. And I'm like, I'd rather have it gold. So I put in a request for them to allow you to set your border to anything you've already earned on that card. So, and I asked, and they said, oh, that's already in the plan. I don't know when that's going to be available. It could be a year from now, but they said, oh yeah, we've already got that planned. So maybe one day we'll be able to set our borders to what we want. So my gold cards could have gold borders. I wish that they'd also give you a way to lock them so you don't accidentally upgrade it. Oh, look, I have a gold here. Click. Oh, shoot, I didn't want to upgrade that one. I guess if you can set your border to anything, you don't have to worry about accidental upgrades though, right? You can just set it back or whatever. But anyway, so that's it. I was just saying I don't really care about this other junk. I'm not a big fan of titles. It'd have to be a really good title for me to care enough. Most of the time they're not that interesting. I want the Thor booster because I'm going to be upgrading my Thor character. I also want the premium variant. But that's pretty much all I want. So I don't know what I'll do to get the third one. Maybe I'll try to get one of these boosters. And then that's it. I probably won't even play Conquest anymore after that. The only other good thing for Conquest is... the only other good advantage to playing Conquest is testing out decks. Oh shoot, I was going to play Biggins. So one of the cool things about this app, I don't know if you saw in the background I have, is it not showing my thing now? Oh man. Why is it not showing my, why is it not showing my overlay? Stop it. Is it, oh, there it goes. All right, so this is my my overlay. But as you can see, I have kind of stuff in the way. Why is that? That's weird. Okay, so maybe it's because I wasn't on the screen. Snap. All right, so that's my deck. This is my current iteration of my rule of 3. And you can see, I'll show you my stats in a minute. I've only installed this recently. It's a pretty cool tool. It'll like track the stats of your decks. And oh, these two guys, he better put some armor down. If he doesn't, they're dead. They're gonna be dead cards. Hope they're not important to him. I'm guessing one of them's gonna get armor. I mean, why wouldn't he? He probably has Cosmo in there and armor somewhere. But I also have Shadow King, so even if he armors up on one of them, I can still break those cards. And rest assured, I will attempt to break those cards. I wonder if I should... let's pull that card... no, because then if he has armor, he can protect them both. But I do like the idea. No. Let's not make this overcomplicated. Let's just play the card. Ah, there's armor. There he is. Ah, stupid Cyclops. You're going to be a nuisance, aren't you? Alright, so I'll have to Shadow King his Sunspot. And... dude, I have Taskmaster? What am I going to do with that? Where did I get that from? Oh, the random card. Alright, well, I'm not too worried about... oh, wait, oops, play that in the right order. What's he got here? Magic. Oh, he's going to buy us more time. You know, I don't like Magic. I mean, I like Magic when the other person plays it. But to me, as a card, you basically gave up your turn to play Magic. The only advantage to playing Magic, of course, is that you get to have more energy. So I guess you're giving up a turn 3 or turn 4 energy level to get a 7 energy level. So I guess it kind of makes sense. But you're giving that to the opponent, who also gets the turn 3 or 4 energy that you played. I guess in theory what it might have been better is for me to try to pull armor like over here, and then I could have killed both of them and I wouldn't have had to use Shadow King. That was kind of probably the better way to play that. Let's put him here. And do I let him keep hitting me with that crap? I could play Shadow King on myself and just say, screw that first row. Let's do this. So this will allow me to kill whatever he just put down. If it goes to the right, goes to the left, and I'm already sacrificing left anyway, so I don't care. So, see, Cosmo over there, I don't care. Doesn't mean anything to me. So I actually feel okay about that. I can't play Shadow King over there now, but... I'm alright with that. I could still have a shot at this. He'd have to sacrifice. Let's see, if I go 5 and add 8 with my Surfer, I'm in pretty good shape. Now the problem is I have 7, right? So I can't play anything. I can't play anything. Do I go for... I guess... I don't know what he's going to play, but we'll do this. Now, I could play Shadow King here and just give me back everything Cyclops has taken away. But I think I'm just going to do this. Hopefully have a lead in all 3 spots, and he doesn't gain 2 of them back. That's all I can hope for. See, like this. So now he plays that guy. He gains a couple, and he doesn't win. Perfect. Worked out just as I hoped. Let's see if he runs. He's confident. Oh, does that mean he's going to stick around and play for 2 more times? Nope, he quit. I don't know what the I am confident was supposed to mean. He's confident that he'll win the next guy he plays. I don't know. so, so yeah, this deck works pretty good. It's got a pretty good record. So I'm back up to 500 already. Can I buy already? Yeah, I can get my Thor boosters right now. Let's do that. I could buy a gold ticket, which would keep me from having to... I need a fourth thing anyway. I'm going to have to get a three... I'm going to have to get 3 things. Nah, let's play this one. I have enough gold tickets right now. So I only need 2. So what I'll probably do is earn my way to gold ticket, I suppose, and then I just wait till next week. Like I said, the only other advantage to playing in Conquest is to practice decks, because this way you don't risk your cubes. All right, so supposedly, I don't know where the heck it is. There was a thing here where it was just showing my session info, but it's not showing it right now. Oh, whoops, that's really going fadey. Nope, don't want to do that. Go back up. Oh, there it goes. And then I got my zoom. So anyway, this is the tool. And let's go look at my decks. So it opens it up here. And now it's only keeping track of what's on my computer. This app works on your phone, supposedly, but there's a bug right now. There's my rule of 3. It's got a 62.5% win rate, averaging about 1.6 cubes per game. You know, if your deck is averaging any positive, that's good, because that's forward movement, right? So if a deck always moves forward, you're always getting something positive. 62% ain't bad. My big guns is got a winning rate also at 56. It's not averaging quite so high, but it tends to be a lot more, what do you call it, streaky, where I might win like 5 in a row, but then I'll lose 6 or 7 in a row. You know, it depends on, a lot depends on who you're playing and how it's going. I think I can tweak this somehow. I'm thinking the guys I could take out are maybe Drac, you know, put in another biggish guy, maybe a 4-cost big guy like a Doc Ock or something. This way I've got this, a 4-cost, a 10, you know, something that I can also try to play. This way I don't break the spendability of my cards. The only disadvantage is if I don't get like Blob, or I mean, if I don't get the big guys out, Living Tribunal doesn't do as much. But obviously the bigger Blob is, the better. So if I have, you know, Doc Ock in my deck, Blob doesn't get 0, he gets an extra 10. So depending on what you play, but I have to keep all these cards like Psylocke and Lockjaw and Jubilee and Wave all have to be in there so I can play at least one of my big guys, preferably the Living Tribunal, before turn 6, and then my other guys can come in and help. But I also have, you know, these also help. Jubilee and Lockjaw help with getting more big guys into play. The other option is to play was it Iron Lad, because then he can. No, he doesn't get their power though. He only gets their ability, which none of my abilities are good. These are all bad abilities. Once in play, not so bad, but like I don't want to accidentally get Red Skull's ability. That would suck. So I don't know. I don't know the best ones. There's some way. I don't know. Yeah, I know. There's something. People that play Taskmaster, I see a lot of people playing Taskmaster with the decks. If you do get a big one out early, you can do Taskmaster and double him up. And that's not bad. I actually think I had Taskmaster in there before. The problem is with Taskmaster is he's a crap card for Jubilee or Lockjaw to pull out. And it can be that can really screw you, because you pull out this worthless card because he has nothing to copy. If you put out a big card before, but those cards are usually played pretty early, and so you rarely have a big card before Taskmaster comes out. So you're like afraid of playing those cards because that's the card that comes out. So yeah. Anyway, so what's cool, I don't know if you've seen this app, but other features of it are really, this is pretty cool. I can go to my progress. No, progress is your deck. But you can go to matches. I think this one. So, see, all these are all my recent matches. I can actually click on them. And watch the replay of the game. So, let's see. So, spotted opponent's cards. Okay, so, alright, so it looks like it doesn't, these are what they suggest. If you like the deck, I guess, you go, ooh, what are they playing? These are what they would suggest to play with that if you wanted to build your own deck. So they saw these 5 and they said, well, if you're playing these 5, these would be good cards to go with it. And and they probably strategize that based on what other decks have done, maybe off their own logic, I don't know. But then you can see these are the turn 0. Whoa, I'm confused. What is that? Oh, these are the cards. That must have been... yeah, I don't know how to read that. How do you read this? Well, I played him on turn 2. I don't know how this is the turns replay. I don't know how it works. It shows you the total on each spot. That's great, but it doesn't show you what this is. I don't know. I don't get this. That's weird. Turn 0. You can't click on turn 0. It doesn't do anything. What? Where'd I go? What's happening? That's weird. Okay. So anyway, it's kind of a cool feature. You can actually, if you things like progress in your collection matter to you, you got this. I don't know. I don't even know what these card. It shows collection level 8,200. I don't get what pool. I mean, I had Maximus a long time, so I have no idea what these. I don't know what the cards represent. I mean, I've had these cards for a long time, so they didn't get these in December. May, June, July, August, September. Yeah, I don't know what these are. It says Infinite at 89.50. But why? I've had Infinite since forever. Are these cards I upgraded? No, because I haven't upgraded Sarah for this version of Sarah in a really long time. In fact, none of these are variants. These are all base. So maybe it just means I upgraded one of those cards? I don't know. Collection level progress, I don't understand what that is. Games played 868, it says. Is that just this month? No, I couldn't have played that much. What does rank Omega mean? I don't know what that means. Collection by rarity, collection pools. So, matches. What is matches? Okay, matches is the ones I just played. Collection is, this is what I have and what level they're at, I guess. Stormbreaker. Wait a minute, is that a new card? I haven't seen Beta Ray Bill. What the heck is Beta Ray Bill? Double Beta Ray Bill's power. So is he basically the same as Thor? Wait, what is Thor? No, because the hammer gives Thor +6, right? So this one's similar, but it's going to give Beta Ray Bill +4. So Beta Ray Bill's a new guy, obviously. I don't have Beta Ray Bill. I don't even know what all this stuff is. It says not owned, but I mean, I mean, can you even own things like Widow's Bite? You can't own Pig and Widow's Bite. Those aren't things you can own. In fact, you can't own any of these. Makari, it's just not. It's not even a card yet. Hey, you don't own this card we haven't created yet. James Jonas Jameson, your emotes are ruder. Is that a thing? Your emotes are ruder. That's. I don't know what that means. Ruder. I want to see if people even play that card. Somebody will play it when it comes out. Obviously, it's not out yet. I don't know. That's great. I don't know what that's. After each turn, if you discarded any cards, gain +1 power for each and move. Well, that's a new card. That's going to be Discarder Deck, Future Series 4. I haven't actually seen this. I didn't know you could see all these things that didn't exist. Huh. Bullseye makes your next card cheap. Oh, that could be really good. That could be really, really good. Oh, that's gonna be a cool card. That's gonna be a very cool card. Because if you're playing big guys, and some of these people play a lot of big cards, and you can drop one to a 2-cost card. Oh, now you're gonna see Bullseye played all the time, all the time. That's a cool card. I want Bullseye. I always thought Howard the Duck would be a good card to go with the new version, the current version of what is it? America. America. What's her name? Something America. Why do I always? I don't always, but I hate when my brain breaks and I can't remember. America Chavez. I don't know why I kept thinking I was missing was her first name. that's actually her second name. Okay. Let's see what else they got coming. That they're got a work in progress. X23. Okay, how come it's a work in progress? They don't have the picture up. The picture's a work in progress. So these don't actually have variants. I notice this is not variants. These are all base cards. Yo-yo, when this card moves, move it back with +1 power. That's kind of. I mean, I like that. I like the way that works with the name. So you move it somewhere and it jumps back with a little bit bigger. 1 + 2. It can easily be. There's a few things that can move that around. 3, 4. I don't think it gets very big though. I mean, how many times are you going to move a card? You might move it 3 times. So maybe a 1/5 if you can get it there. That seems like a lot of work for a 1/5. Just saying. That's one of those cards I think they'll put into play and they'll go, we need to give this a little bit more muscle. Like maybe start it off at a 3 or something. I don't know. I don't think a 1/2. Grandmaster. Move one of your other on reveal cards here to the middle location. Oh. Ooh. Really? That's wow. That's gonna move one of your other on reveal cards. That's gonna be that's gonna put what's his face out of a job at 2-0. What is it? Absorbing Man? That's going to put Absorbing Man out of a job. Big time. Or actually, it could be a double Absorbing Man, right? Oh, man, you play Absorbing Man like on turn 6. You get to repeat your turn 5 card twice. Oh, man. That's huge. You can play Absorbing Man to copy Gambit and then Grandmaster to copy Absorbing Man. Oh boy, that's gonna be that's a good card. That's gonna be we're gonna see it a lot. Think about it. That's like, well, he's pretty weak, so you wouldn't want to copy Absorbing Man when he does things like try to be Brood or something, which is a common thing. But still, I think that's an interesting card. Gwenpool, double this card's power. Oh, that's kind of cool. It works with those decks that are boosting your, like if you're playing Okoye and Nakia, you know, you're building her up, and then when you play her, she doubles. So she can get really big. Just surprise! Doesn't say how big she's going to be, though. Doesn't have a price for her. Flatman. Adjacent locations have +1 power. That's like the weak version of Miss Marvel. Well, it's very weak. Unless he's strong, he might be like a 5. It doesn't say what he is. Why is Master Mole a work in progress? Night Nurse. Add all cards you discarded or destroyed last turn to your hand. That's another way to get your cards back. That could be interesting. I don't know how big she'll be or how strong she'll be, but that could be interesting. You can play it with like Ghost Rider and discard a couple cards and have Night Nurse and Ghost Rider to get your cards back. You play it with, you know, minimal discarding. It's a small discarding. Or you can use a discarding deck with like Devil Dinosaur. And, you know, it's like discard a bunch of cards, do whatever you're doing, and then play Night Nurse and get them all back. Now, it's assuming you haven't already discarded Night Nurse accidentally, but I'm just saying, get them all back on turn 6, and all of a sudden, boom, your Devil Dinosaur just grows to monstrous sizes. That's going to be interesting. Black Swan. Until the end of your next turn, your 1-cost cards are 0. Oh, no. Those little weenie decks are going to start making a comeback. But 1-cost cards, it's hard to do 1-cost cards these days. With cards like Blob and stuff, it's really hard to get the power you need. Plus, there's a huge risk in playing 1-cost cards because a lot of people play Killmonger for other decks, and it'll just wipe out half your deck. Now, the big thing with those is you drop them all on turn 6, right? Because you're losing, so you come in second, so Killmonger doesn't get a shot at you. So that is a possibility. But you still have to get that power. But you play Black Swan, and now you have all these 1s in your hand that are all 0s. So basically, you play every card in your hand. But you can only have 6 in your hand, right? Or 7 in your hand. So you play 7 1s. That's like almost filling up 2 full locations just off what you have. Anyway, let's see what else we got here. Does it turn 2-cost cards that were reduced in price to 1 down to 0? Or does it only 1-cost cards? I don't know. We'll see. Goblin Queen. Other cards can't be revealed this turn. Oh, that's interesting. 2, 3. I could see how that could be problematic for your opponent. So you play your cards and you freezes them. It doesn't allow things like Cosmo to appear or Negasonic, or a lot of things get delayed. So you're freezing your opponent out for a turn. Everything gets delayed and gives you a chance to play cards. Oh, you know what? Other cards. Oh, this turn. Nah, wouldn't help you with Alioth. Because you have to be in the lead to stop Alioth. I was thinking if you could freeze Alioth, but since you're second, you wouldn't get to do that. What happens if you play it on turn 6? Do they still reveal, but at end of game? Oh, that's going to be interesting. So it's like they'd still reveal. They would just reveal late. Huh. I don't know. And then what comes first? The Invisible Woman cards or the cards that you just put down? Because if they get delayed to end a game, they all go in turn order, which means Invisible Woman goes first, and all your cards that are left go second. Because they would also be pushed back to end a game. That's very interesting. Interesting indeed. I'm basically cheating. I'm not cheating. Silver Sable. You can only play this a location where you have 6 total power. 2/6, that's not a bad 2-cost card. I think that might be one of the higher. Witchfire. Your opponent draws a card. Increase its cost by 1. Now, I'm not looking at any like, what do you call it? To see this is not to see anything that Marvel Snap doesn't intend for you to see. What I'm saying is, this is a Marvel Snap application. They created this. They're showing this to us, so don't feel like I'm showing you something you're not supposed to see. Because my thought is, if they didn't want us to see it, they wouldn't post it here. I mean, why would they put it in their own app, their own website? This is Marvel Snap's. Marvel Snap Pro, Marvel Snap Tracker is, those are all apps that's their creation. So don't feel, it's showing me, oh, this isn't like a third-party thing that's breaking some kind of rules. So, Toad, move the last card you played to this location. There's a lot. I may not get through all this, but move the last card you played to this location. So these are things to look forward to. We'll see what, these are the things that are going to be showing in the weeks to come. Every week they give you a new card. My thought was when Marvel Snap came out, and I thought they were just giving, cards and cards and cards kept coming out. I'm like, they're going to have so many. I mean, they're going to run out of characters. But just in what I'm seeing here, we've got at least a year before. I mean, there's more than 50 cards of extra stuff. So another mover card. That'll be popular. When you move a card to a location, move this card there as well. Another mover card. Gonna be a lot of mover cards. These don't do anything. They just move. 2, 3. I mean, this one will move another card that could be interesting. Because more ways to move, like Spider-Man 2099. Now, unless the card does something when it gets to the new location, I don't know. We'll see. On reveal, your opponent draws a card, increase its cost by 1. So that's like a weak version of Mordo. Makes it a little bit more expensive, but it does give them another card in their hand. I don't think that's all that great. I don't think we'll see Witchfire a lot. Giving people another card is seldom good. The only advantage is if you're playing like Ronin. This is a way to get Ronin a little bit more power. Make it a little bit more expensive. Give them another card. I don't know how big this card's going to be, how expensive it is, but yeah, it's nothing. I was looking to see if it'll have. Oh, it does have a power. Click on it. It's going to be power 3, cost 2. Huh. Oops. Random. On reveal, set this card's power equal to the power of random cards in your deck. Wait, what? On reveal, set this card's power equal to the power of random card. Oh, of a random card in your deck. Interesting. That could be. See, there you go. There's a card that works with the big boys. If you're playing a deck with a lot of big guys, random could be a good replacement for Dracula. If you're like, oh, all my big cards are still in my deck, random might be a good way to, to take care of that. Now it is another 0. It's not like better than Dracula in that sense, but he's more. I mean, he's potentially better, right? It just depends on by turn 4. Yeah, he's potentially better. He's putting up cards. Now the thing is, he becomes susceptible to things like Shang-Chi and stuff. But Strife. If your opponent has 12 plus power at the end of any turn, here at the end of any turn, destroy this. Oh. Oh boy. That's basically like, hey, every card is Shadow King if you can get over 12. That's risky. 12 is pretty easy to hit, I gotta say. These days, if you're not hitting 12 in an area, you know, so basically Strife isn't going to help you to overpower somebody. She might help you to overcome a spot. It's like might be good for end of game, drop a 7 where you know the other person's like at 9. But yeah, it's kind of a risk. All right, let's look at one or two more before I have to sign off, get back to work. Beta Ray Bill, there he is. Shuffle Stormbreaker into your deck. So basically, he's Hulk. Or he's the same as Thor, but he's got potential for being more than Thor. Because you play him with Okia and Nakia, Stormbreaker will double the power, so you can get him stronger before adding Stormbreaker. Whereas Thor can only be 10. Unless you find... I mean, he's only going to get +6, no matter how big he is. So he starts off at 4. If you boost him up, do stuff to him, he's still getting only +6. But doubling is actually better. Now, Beta Ray Bill is a 4, so he's not going to play nice in what do you call it? Surfer decks, which is oftentimes where you find Thor. So Thor is going to get another 2 from Surfer. Beta Ray Bill is not. So you're really relying on those bumps and other ways to level him up. Then you level him. I don't know if he'll be played as often as Thor because his cost is kind of high, and that also takes up the place where you would play Stormbreaker. Stormbreaker is often the card you play on turn 4 with a 3-cost deck because you have a lot of 3s and you drop a 3 and Mjolnir. You can't... Beta Ray Bill, when do you drop Stormbreaker? See, you can't play him with a 3-drop deck. You'd have to be like playing him with like smaller cards, other ways, a lot of Nokias and Nakias and low-cost cards, and then you try to bump them another way. I always thought Miss Marvel was going to get nerfed. I think a 5 that gives 5 to both areas. She's a 4/15, theoretically, if she's played right, which makes her better than, if you think about it, makes her better than, way better than Doctor Doom. Doctor Doom is a 6/15. He plays, 15. It costs him 6 to play 15. And that's only if you can, work it out where you have a spot left open for Doctor Doom. So Miss Marvel is potentially stronger than Doctor Doom, I think. I think she's too strong for a 4. They should drop her power or drop what she does to the locations. I think she's too much. But, there's so many card options now. You're almost starting to balance cards out simply by mass, by the number of cards out there. Hercules. This time, and the first time another card moves here, each turn, move it to another location. That's interesting. I don't know. He's a 4/6. I guess the only thing I can think of is for cards that are moving and getting bigger when they move, and they do have a couple that are coming that do that. So you move a card to Hercules spot, and it kicks them out to somewhere else. I don't know. Hercules can protect you against Heimdall to some point, right? So if you could drop Hercules like in the middle or on the left, any card that shoves its way over, Hercules is going to shove it back. So it's a way to protect you against those cards that are going to do a lot of moving. Because a lot of times those mover decks almost fill their areas. But a lot of times they only fill 2 areas. They throw Heimdall down, shove everything over, and then Hercules goes, nope, shoves you all back. At least all the ones in that spot. But if you don't want to be shoving around like Torch or something, Human Torch. Oh, check it out. Isn't War Machine? Your 1-cost cards have a +. Isn't that the same thing as Khazar? I mean, he's literally Khazar, right? Your 1-cost cards have +1 power. I mean, that's even the same value as Khazar, isn't it? Oh, I know Khazar's in here. Is it alphabetical? Oh, yeah. I don't know. There's Khazar. Your 1-cost cards have +1 power. Okay, I don't know what the deal is there. They don't usually have exact duplicate powers on people. That's going to be weird. So War Machine's not out yet. I'd imagine he's not going to be that. They got a... He's a stronger version of Khazar. He's got more health or more power. But that's still dumb. Because all you're doing there is firing Khazar. Well, I mean, I guess you can play War Machine and Khazar. But unless you get him down to 3 and 4, I mean, why would you play one of them when you can play Blue Marvel? I mean, I guess Blue Marvel's only, what, a 5/3, so you get less power. So in theory, you're losing the 2 power. But Blue Marvel will boost all these guys up like War Machine and Khazar. It'll make them stronger too. So, I don't know. That seems like a weird thing. Alright, I know. My time's up. It's 1:10. I should have stopped. I'm looking at Proxima Midnight. When this is discarded, jumps to your lowest power location. That isn't full. Well, duh. You gotta be careful with those. People play things like, you know, Kingpin. You better hope you get stronger so you don't accidentally have Midnight come over and sacrifice herself. So she's there to kind of make areas better. So she's not like Martyr. Coal Obsidian. You can only play this at a location with an Infinity Stone. Oh, they're adding a new Infinity Stone card. Can't be destroyed. Well, we're going to see a lot of this. This card is super powerful. 410. You play him with an Thanos deck. Oh, we're going to see that all the time. 410. It's basically a super cheap 410, no penalty 410. Because look at Sentry gives you a -10 you got to deal with. Typhoid Mary gives you -1s to everybody you got to deal with. Obsidian, Coal Obsidian is going to make Thanos so much more popular. Because now you got Thanos who can be a 20. You've got all these stones. And you only have to have stones in play up till he's played. And then, you know, he's already in play. And you can't kill him. He's invincible. So you can't even chop him down. Oh, that's huge. That's going to be monstrous. Dude, move the torch to this spot. Add 10. He's going to be a 5/10. Well, I mean, I guess it's not that bad. Because there's plenty of 5/10s out there. Or 5 power guys that are big. It's not that great. And you have to move him after you play him, which means you'd have to move him on like turn 6. They're going to have to lower this guy down to a 4 or something to be more useful. I don't think he's going to get played very often. Because you have to move Thor or Human Torch, which means how many times I mean, you can move Torch, but there's only so many ways to do it. So you've got to plan it for when he's out. So turn 6, basically. Or... yeah, I mean, when else? Unless you can make him cheaper. I don't see a good time when you would play him. Alright, let's go to the bottom. What's down here? Scar. Cost 2 less for each of your cards that has 10 or more power. Oh, you might get... I mean, he could come in. He's pretty good, but... I don't think that. I mean, you get 2 guys down before turn 6 that are 10 or more power. That's pretty good. So you might get him down to a 2, which could make turn 6 interesting. Throw down some big guys with him. All right. Firestar. Firestar, remember that from Spider-Man in the 70s? Oh, look at that. Each card you played last turn gains +3 power. So that's almost better than... That is better. In fact, that's quite a bit better than Hitmonkey. I want to say Hitmonlee. That's a totally different game. Yeah, because Firestar... I mean, if you dropped 3 or 4 cards that were like... maybe you had a bunch of 1s. You dropped Firestar, who's not bad, 6/4. You're going to make all those 1s, whatever they were... into big cards. I mean, if you have a lot of 1-2s, they all become 5s. That's pretty good. And you could have 1-3s or 1-4s. That's going to be a really good card to go with the 1-drops. Okay, so I'm sure I've skipped over a number of them, but I have to get back to work. I'm supposed to sign off early today at 3 so I can start my weekend. So maybe I'll sign back on later and do some more cool stuff, maybe some more playing. Definitely going to do some painting today because I got a lot to do on Krampus and Santa Claus. They are in progress, so I will be doing that later. Hey, if you like miniatures, gotta say it, go check out the X Case and the Mage Cage on YouTube and Instagram under Active Minds Games. That's with an S in the middle, not just like my name, which is no S in the middle. And then if you like them, if you like miniatures, you like to collect them, transport them, display them, play games, put them on the wall, put your paints in, whatever. Check out what they do, how they connect, how they can make your collection. They can store and transport your collection for you. If you are into that, go to Facebook and follow us there, and you can be part of our Kickstarter when we launch it. Hopefully next year, but we need you guys to come in and say, hey, we're here. We've checked off the follow button, and we're going to be here when you're ready to launch that. When we hit 800 followers, that's when I will announce the Kickstarter followers on the Facebook page, Active Minds Games. That's it. Till next time, take it easy.